This unit used to be a tea room, and that's recently closed as well, to be a Subway. Now it's gone. The unit is empty. So as you can see, the big brands and everyone, they're not making money anymore. This one, as you can see, rent. Both of these units are empty. They're looking for their new owners. Would you ever consider opening up a business yourself?
Ooh,
You know the economy.
probably not, no.
No?
No.
Britain feels like it's slipping into third world economy. Energy prices are insane, food prices are rising, and every week more shops are closing their doors. And in the middle of all that chaos, I decided to open up a cafe. Most people told me that I was crazy, that I would go bankrupt in 6 months. But let me show you what's happened out here and why I went against all the advice. We have nearly finished, but we're waiting for one customer. Once they leave, we're gonna go home as well. Kaylee, how are you, Kaylee?
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh gosh, go on.
How long have you been working in this industry?
In this industry, I mean, when you say this industry, what do you mean? Hospitality in general?
Yeah.
God, like my entire life.
Your entire life.
Pretty much, yeah.
Would you ever consider opening up a business yourself?
Ooh,
You know the economy.
probably not, no.
No?
No.
Why?
Because it's easier to work for somebody else. It's easier for someone else to do all of the hard work.
The hard work.
I do all the behind the scenes.
And the economy's gone worse, hasn't it?
It's not great, yeah.
No.
mean-
Wages stayed the same. Everything's
Well,
up.
gone up a tiny bit, but not really in accordance with everything else. Not with the cost of living, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
So it doesn't help. No, you're not thinking to open up a business. So you're not buying paradise, huh?
no.
No?
I'll run it for you, but I'm not buying it.
Okay, you heard it right there. She thinks it's not worth it because, as you know, all the economy it's not pretty well at the moment. This is the town, this is how it's looking at the moment. We do have a cafe just around here. As you can see, it says Cafe Emilia. I mean, they were opened when we opened up a cafe, but now they're closed and it's been for sale for such a long time now. And I think they couldn't manage their rent. I think for that cafe, the rent is around £4,000 a month, which is insane, to be honest, just for that cafe. And there is on top, you get business rates, you get the bills, the electricity, the supplies and everything. So it becomes quite hard to manage everything. So they are gone. But we're gonna walk around this area as well, which I will show you other cafes and shops as well, which most of them are closed now. But you will see, so the economy is not looking great at the moment. But I think if you do the right stuff and if you go into a right location with the right minds, I think it's the best time to succeed now. Now it's even better because all the competition, most of them, to be honest, they are gone and everyone has to eat. So if you can do everything right, price yourself really good, and people will come to you because they have to eat. Remember, food industry, shelter, house. These industries, they're never gonna die because people have to eat, people have to stay somewhere. But yeah, let's wait for these customers. Once they're gone, we are going home as well. My last customers just went, time is 4:40. And the funny thing is I got a house viewing today. It was at 4:30. So I messaged the landlord and let's see what he's going to say because we're going to be late. My wife and son should arrive very soon. Shortly, I was gonna go pick them up originally and go to the house because we shut at 4. But we had a few customers and I cannot kick them out. Let's see, my wife's calling. Hello? Yes, they should be here shortly. I'm gonna count the till. That's the till is done. I'm gonna go shut the shop. Get ready because I'm already late to the house viewing, which is not a good impression in the beginning because I have to move. That's why we're looking for a new house at the moment. Hopefully this house will be up to our standards. We will see anyways. And it relates to our topic because the rent prices are so high. Well, it used to be cheap. Well, it used to be affordable back in the day, but now everything is so high. We'll see how this house is going to be. Oh, and to get this inside as well. I'm rushing. Now I have to run for real. Unfortunately, we haven't made it to the viewing appointment. My son and my wife is here. She's feeding him. The property that we went to, the rent price was 1,250 for a 3-bedroom house. The same house in London probably would be around 2,500, if I'm not wrong. You can comment down below, but I think it's around that price. If you would imagine, if you're working on your own in the UK right now, just a single dad, let's say, is working just like me, I don't think it will be enough to pay the rent, look after the kids, look after the wife, do the shopping, pay all the energy bills and everything. It will be, I think, nearly impossible to do with just one person working. So I think after the COVID, UK hasn't really recovered yet. The economy is not the best at the moment, but there is hope. And when some people are failing, some of them are getting richer. That's how, unfortunately, the world works. To be honest, it all depends on how you look at things and how you take the advantage of the current situation. So I think that's what I've done. I opened up Paradise Cafe because I had to, because I had a baby coming on the way and I knew my responsibilities were going to get more and more. So I had to do something different because I didn't want to work for someone else. I always wanted to work for myself. Because that's what I've seen the people around me and whatnot. But now, let's go outside where my cafe is. I'm gonna show you the town and you're gonna see closed down shops because there are quite a few out here. Let's close the shop. Let's go. We closed the shop and now we're walking. My son is here watching me. He's like, what is this guy doing? But as soon as we left my shop and come to this corner, as you can see, this unit has been closed for, I think, such a long time now and no one is looking to rent it. And it's just empty. I don't know how much the rent is here, but it's just been empty and no one's planning to rent it. And it's just right across where the main street is. I think it is in a good location, but people don't have money anymore, so no one's taking the risk to open up a business, which I understand because let's imagine I buy milk every day and the price of the milk is keep getting higher and higher. I see it, I buy it every day and it's just getting higher every single day. And I'm being honest. And within this economy, I feel like there is something feels like broken, something feels not right about it. And I think that's the reason people are scared to open up a business and they're not willing to take the risk, which is totally understandable. So this is the town we are in. This shop, this takeaway just recently opened. So that one used to be an empty unit. This is where we are is at the moment. It's called Nottingham Arnold. So if you go this way, this is like a little place where the other shops are as well. And this unit used to be a tea room, and that's recently closed as well. But we still do have a few cafes. This one is a cafe as well. That is open, but this one just recently shut down. As you can see, more places are shutting down day by day because they're struggling to keep up with the rent, the business rates, the energy prices, the cost of the supplies and everything, which is tough, don't get me wrong. It is quite expensive and people are counting every penny now. Because when my customers come in, they look at the prices of each items that we have and they pick it accordingly to their budget. But a few years ago, I used to work for Asda, I also worked for Amazon. What did I do? I've done hospitality, I've done many hospitality jobs and people were more richer, at least it felt like that, and people didn't really care about the pennies, but now everyone does. It feels like we are all working harder but earning less. So why would anyone in their right mind start a business right now? Which all makes sense. If you didn't know, I used to be a bus driver. I used to drive buses around in London. And I have a business partner as well, so together we teamed up. We got everything we had in together. My wife's savings, credits, we asked family and friends for money. So we got all the money together and opened up Paradise Cafe. But people said just wait before things calm down. What does that even mean? What do you mean by wait before things calm down? Because I do not understand that. So my thinking was simple. If I can survive the worst economy, I can survive anything. And look at this. This used to be a Subway. Now it's gone. The unit is empty. So as you can see, the big brands and everyone, they're not making money anymore. So they're just all closing down. Here we go, this is Arnold. It is quite empty. Time is coming out to 7, I think, so that's why the most shops are closed. I am showing you the empty units to you. So that unit there, that one is empty too. This one, as you can see, rent. Both of these units are empty. They're looking for their new owners. And no one's renting them. But if you're clever, you would know that the landlords are desperate right now, so you can get a really good deal with them to open up a business, and they will work with you, so you rent their places because no one's renting them. These places have been empty for such a long time now, because I did walk through this town before I rented my shop, and most of the shops are still empty. It is sad to see, but this is the reality. This is what newspapers don't show you. Look at this unit. This one is empty as well. It is just empty units left and right. It is what it is, but people like me, we keep the community together, and that's what makes us profitable and successful, because people want to support their local businesses. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy, because I had debt that I had to pay, that I'm still paying. The supplies, the prices are going up. We have bills, we have council tax, rent this, tax. We have to pay tax, we have to pay this, that. So we have so much to pay for. But luckily, with my tactics, which you can find in the description as well, you can download it if you're running a business or thinking to start up a business. There is a free PDF file which you can download and see what made my business successful, so you can get all that for free. But if you want to take it a step further, you can join the Street Smart Club. There's also a link in the description for that as well. This is for the real entrepreneurs. So if you're thinking to start a business, go ahead in the description. You can see all the links down there. But look at that. There is an empty place, empty unit just there as well. It's just empty units everywhere. So what does that mean for you? So there's a chance to be made some money in these communities, because it is empty, and if you look at it, it is advantage to be taken off. So let's go across. Look, this one is empty, that one is empty, the one down there is empty. All of these shops are empty. There you go, the unit behind me, that one is empty too. So what was the breakthrough at Paradise? It was a local post, it was a post in a local Facebook group that went viral, and which had customers coming through the door. Also, my cafe's TikTok account, which went quite viral as well, which helped us get in customers. And to keep the customers, we treated them like family, and most of them, I know their names, I know their orders before they walk into the shop. So if I see them walking, I just start cooking their food without them telling me. I remember them, I remember their names, I remember their kids, I remember their parents and everything. So it is like a community, it is a vibe in my shop. So that's what everyone wants. They want a community. I know after COVID, a lot of things has changed, the way people act and everything changed, but if you can build a community within your business, that will bring people into your business and it will help you. So here is what I learned from starting a business, what it feels like a third world economy. If you sit and wait for the perfect time, you will never start. People want value and connection. You don't have to be luxury. What you need is to be real. Hard times create strong entrepreneurs. If you can thrive in the chaos, you will fly through when the economy recovers. Tell them to subscribe. I think it's now the perfect time to subscribe. Don't you think so? So UK economy might feel like it's falling apart, but people like us, the risk takers, the builders, we are the ones who's keeping this community alive. And if you're thinking to start your own business, remember I got a free PDF file for you down in the description. It is 10 strategies to exploit any business in any sector. And if you want deeper coaching, I share everything on Street Smart Club. So go join right now because the spaces are very limited. Also, if you want to see a day in the life video, go watch this one and I will see you guys on the next one. MrTasar made another video. If you liked it, press subscribe down below.